Whatever.
What are you looking for?
My package.
Oh, I thought you were looking for the Keto Chow headband. I found one.
I was like, it's on the desk right there. You remember Aurelia gave me a package. Now, why couldn't you have had that on for the thumbnail? What is wrong with you?
I did not want that stuck in perpetuity.
You didn't want you wanted to immortalize yourself in the Keto Chow
This is a one-time thing. This is a one-time thing.
Oh my gosh, you're ridiculous.
That's all right.
You look ridiculous. Also, very cute.
I've never been a fan of sweatbands.
I don't like sweatbands on like your forehead. I like the bands that keep my hair back.
Oh, yeah.
But I was wanted to actually, they're like headbands.
No, I mean just the whole purpose of a sweatband. Like I've tried them when I was in high school and stuff.
Collect sweat.
It is, especially if you a sweater, man. You talking about soggy, like ew. No, all the sweatbands I've ever had. Ooh,
that kind of
This is nice. I like it when you don't sweat.
But see, it's kind of neat though, because right now it is like definitely giving me like vibes of what your hair would look like if it was pushed in on the side but long at the top. That's a look right there. Oh, he's gonna have to cut his hair like that.
Was that it?
Okay. Looking all good.
Like Mahomes.
Okay, not that long.
Okay.
But yes, exactly.
I get the Mahomes cut.
More Ryan Clark, but yeah, exactly. Joyce is here, says good morning, WAC fam. Gigi's here, said good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? I'm doing good.
Good
Beth
morning,
is here, says good morning, WAC fam. Brianna's here, says happy Sunday, WAC fam. Yes, good morning.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful, wonderful Sunday.
Yes, woke up early this morning, went outside immediately, got on my bike like an hour early.
Immediately.
Yeah, I really, really liked working out early.
You and this. I mean, you're so used to exercising in the cold now.
Yeah, and so it wasn't even cold. Look, just wear this. It's not cold. Like I had on this, but I had on a scarf and a headband. But when I don't have to wear my hoodie, it's a good day. Denise is here, says good morning. Trisha's here, says good morning. Gigi said the headband looks good. TC says nice headband. I mean, you know what I'm talking about?
We were debating the principles of a head. I think I sweat too much to actually use one in like real life.
Yeah, I wouldn't want like the sweat to be aggregated and collected into one thing. Like I'd much rather just wipe my head.
Well, I have just a bunch of like just some Kleenex.
Yeah, he does take a lot of water products. Yeah, absorption products.
Yeah, okay. If it sits there, then it's just gonna be like okay. The thing about headbands is when they're actually in use, they become really disgusting.
Melody's here, says good morning, Ottoman Richard and Wark World. I can't stay, but the live is all me. Well, I'm glad that you're here right now, Melody.
Good morning,
Shelly's
Melody.
here, says morning, WAC fan. Bayou Princess is here, says good morning, everyone. Trisha's here, says with that headband, Richard is giving me 70s vibes. Just need it. Yes, with the shorts and the Converse shoes to go with it. Yes, yeah. He could be sweating to the oldies right now.
Palooza 2021.
I definitely. You should wear that for like the Zumba outfit.
I have to get like a leotard or whatever.
Like you look like American Gladiator with like the string thing, like the I don't know if everybody gets to see that.
Yeah, you're right. It'll take me like 6 hours just to put it on. I'm like, my leg can't get through.
Oh my gosh. But yes, I think I actually had a Richard Simmons workout DVD at one point. I bought it at a yard sale. So, yeah, I know. That's pretty funny. Cece's here, says good morning, Autumn and Richard and the family. Happy Sunday.
Good morning, all.
Alyssa's here, says good morning. TC said boombox on the shoulder. I know, right? No, that would be hip.
Man.
Oh, guys, I wanted to tell you, we have decided on Tuesday to do an extra, like an additional live. We're doing.
Boombox.
Oh, I thought you were just trying to flex your arm, but okay. Either way, your arm looks great. So.
Well, you know those speakers are always in your ear. They spin around.
You turn it the other way.
That's why they worked. I was always wondering about that. Like,
my baby's deaf. He can't hear nothing.
Exactly. Come to this side of the
No. What'd you say? We're gonna do a live on Tuesday, our anniversary, just because like we want to hang out with you guys on the morning of our anniversary. Because we ain't doing nothing else. Lord knows we ain't doing nothing else, Lord. So
you switching?
I was thinking that should we switch or should we just do an additional one? Like,
we can do one more.
Let's just. So this week we're doing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Catch us on Tuesday.
Reward the people.
I know. Well, it's really rewarding ourselves getting to hang out with you guys.
That is true.
So yes, true. We'll be doing a special anniversary edition. Which by special anniversary edition, We just mean the exact same show, but on a Tuesday. So
we're not gonna dress up and get
nope. See, nothing extra at all like that.
So our teacups.
No, nope. We're just gonna be here celebrating our anniversary with you.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
No,
that was
spot on.
All
of that no.
Spot on.
No. Spot on. Dee's here says, morning, good weathers. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. Glad that you're here, Dee.
Good morning.
Yes. See, she said additional. Yes. I'm just doing additional one. Yeah, Joyce said, I wish it was at night. That's okay, Joyce. You can catch us on Wednesday night, on Whack Wednesday. Ain't nothing gonna happen on Tuesday. It's just gonna be the morning of our anniversary. We're not doing anything.
Tuesday night? Are we doing Tuesday morning same time?
Yeah. Okay. No, we're not doing it on Tuesday evening.
Okay.
No, I actually have a meeting on Tuesday evening. Ooh, I forgot. I have a meeting on Tuesday. I didn't put a meeting.
Tuesday morning?
No, I don't have a meeting on Tuesday morning, but I got a meeting on the anniversary. He said, happy moving day, everyone. We're about to change hotels. Wow. Why? Right. Because your insurance changed, or are you going to a hotel that's set up more for a longer term stay, closer to your house? I'm interested to understand that. But happy moving day, Heath.
More Blackstone accessible.
You guys, I hung out with Heath and Shelly on their live this past Friday. They were making Szechuan chicken, which looked delicious. It looked, not complicated. It just had a lot of ingredients. I was like, see, I can't do all these ingredients. But it did look really good.
But so that's where the flavor
and more power to them for just doing all of that in their cramped hotel room. That is dedication, you guys. It was amazing. I was glad to be there.
Room.
Yeah, with their kitchen.
Oh yeah, with the whole just lack of space.
Yeah.
That's your shoulder.
Yeah,
knock something off
those
the
hotel kitchens. Yeah, exactly. Normally they do them at home, but now they're still doing them even in the hotels.
No, that makes sense.
Yes, Dee said, "Oh, that's so nice. You want to spend your anniversary with us." I know, right? Because Lord knows we don't want to spend it with just each other alone, just staring into each other's faces. What good would that do me? That's all I want to know. I can't have too much uninterrupted Richard time. He has too much. He has a lot.
Excuse me.
I'm just saying.
Pots, meat, kettle.
You always be trying to say that.
Misses a lot.
Cece said, yes, I really enjoyed Friday night with Heath and Shelly and the fam. Yeah, it was nice. It was, it's a lot to have to cook. And then Shelly was doing a great job explaining what she was making. And then having to read the comments and entertain, the crowd. More power to you. Like I said, it was a lot of work. But it was really fun.
I think that's the process.
Yes, that's the trade-off.
The beautiful fun of work.
Yes, Aurelia sent me a package in the mail, so I checked the box.
Are you supposed to put it on television?
I don't know. I'm going to open it privately, and then if it looks like something I can share with you guys, then I'll share it.
That sounds logical.
I definitely know it's not like a business thing, but I'm gonna see what's in here.
It's a bunch of canned snakes.
Oh! It is.
Snake in a can.
No, it is so many cello whisks, and these are my favorite. I love the cheddar so much.
So cool.
Oh, so many whisks.
I know, right? Run on the whisk farm.
Oh my goodness! And then, look. The foot warmers. These are the ones that I said that I needed because the hand warmers didn't do anything. Yes. And then what are these? Ooh, pork crackling strips. Ooh, chicharron. These look like they would break our teeth in half. Oh my god.
Yeah,
this is a come up. I can't wait. I'm gonna have to message Aurelia on Instagram. So this your little card. Oh, cute. It says, Autumn and Richard, thanks for all you do.
Oh my God, get your head out of the box.
Beth. Look at, I love these.
Oh yeah.
I am so, happy. I will legitimately work these into my meal prep. I've already eaten these today, except I've eaten the little mini individual pack, but now I can portion these out. Oh.
Do they have the Ziploc in them?
Yeah. They are resealable, right? Sorry, Richard, you get none of these. So have those. I mean, we can share those. I actually still want
I
to.
appreciate that.
Okay, let's go ahead and there are 0 carbs, just for fun, just to taste them. Just to taste them. I mean, you guys, you should see how like solid these things look. That looks like a puppy.
Yeah, no, you'll take that.
Okay, I'll take this one.
I guess the same
one. Okay.
And these are golden flakes.
Yes.
Strip.
He said longer stay in a bigger room so that hopefully the warden can work at the hotel instead of driving back and forth to the house. We found more damage yesterday. He said thank you to everyone for tuning in. Joyce said, what's his YouTube channel? It's called Hungry Heath. Isn't that the best? Like, talk about, continuity everywhere. His name. So Gigi said I started watching Heath and Shelly on Friday, but I'm so tired I fell asleep. Yeah, I had to dip out after like 30 minutes. I mean, because I was going to go to sleep anyway. But yes, I was like, I can't cook and eat that late. But they were also in Texas, which is an hour behind. So
a bunch of goofballs.
The doctor is in. Says good Sunday morning, Whack fam. Hello.
Yeah.
Brianna said, have you watched the second Coming to America yet? I'm scared to watch it. I don't want it to be terrible. Number 1, we have not watched it. Number 2, I'm fully expecting it to be terrible. Number 3, we will watch it today anyway, no matter what. So
well, I mean, when you live up to such a lofty goal,
yeah, exactly.
I think it'll be like as long as it hits like the Will Smith.
My whole thing is there's no way them barbershop men are still alive. That's the only plot hole in this entire that I've already seen.
Will you let them be?
There are no way those men are still alive. 30 years later, they were in their 70s.
Let them be 100-year-old men.
No, working in the barbershop? No. That was my only and they could have had their sons in there. They could have look, maybe for all we know, those are those people's sons. Because still 30 years later, they might be in their 70s at that point. I don't know.
Welcome to.
But either way, I was like, there's no way the men's aren't alive. Okay, let go.
Okay. That's different.
It's crispy. It's so crispy.
Like a kettle corn potato chip.
Yeah.
It's like you think regular potato chip, but kettle corn is way more intense.
It's weird though, because there was like a creamy portion. Like for some reason.
I think that's the actual pork belly.
Yeah, for some reason this is soft, but this is really crunchy. I don't like that.
I think you see the skin, and then they got like the layer under the skin too.
I don't like that. Yep, I don't like it.
It's like a nice little piece of.
I'd rather it all be crunchy than have that creamy portion of it.
I don't mind.
Tastes good though.
I don't mind at all. It's all pork.
Carmen's here, says good morning. Glad that you're here. Dee said, did mama have to work today? I don't know. Where's my mama? Let me see. No, Lisa said, hey y'all, what we eating? So Aurelia sent us a package that had so many awesome cello wisps in it, and I'm so excited. But then she also sent us some golden flake super strips, chicharrones. Yes. We were trying those. I actually really like the spice. It says mildly seasoned with red pepper.
Oh, I read that.
I actually like the spice, but there's like a texture situation going on.
I think it's like a layer under the skin. It's a little bit under the skin.
Yeah.
They add that piece too.
Interesting. Dr. Wise said Heath and Shelly showed out with those steaks the other week. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like do you see? There's like this little ridge under like that section right there. I can't. No. Holly said, hello, everyone. Dipping in before church. We're glad that you're here. Cece said, I watched last night. It was good. Autumn, aren't those barbershop men played by Eddie and Arsenio? Yes, they are. They still be dead, though. Like, there's just no way.
Do you believe the fantasy?
Brianna said, I know that movie was such a staple of my childhood, which is kind of weird to think about. I know, right? Mom was like, yeah, there's no way those barbershop men would be alive 20 years later. I said, no, Mom. 20 years ago was the year 2001. That's not when Coming to America came out. It was closer to 30 and 40 years later. Like,
I mean, it depends on where the movie's set.
No, the movie was set in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, we haven't seen it yet. What if it's like...
No.
What if the movie set in like 1996?
No, the movie is set in today's time. You know that.
We don't know this thing.
You know that.
Until we see it.
Absolutely not.
It was so cute.
I'm calling my mama to see what she's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Richard, you can feel the air with the noise of your speaking.
Yes. Well, she's calling her mom to see what she's doing.
Thank you for narrating that.
I mean,
I didn't just announce that myself.
Oh my gosh.
Hello. Why aren't you on the live?
No, we haven't really done anything. I mean, we went to.
Why aren't you on the live?
I went to work yesterday. You went.
I forgot. Okay, got it. Bye. Okay. Set an alarm, Christina.
Well, are y'all seeing this?
Oh my gosh.
So,
you're the worst.
Yep.
Okay, but first of all, she is at work. Second of all, she did forget. Third of all, she set an alarm. So cool thing. Mom came to the taping yesterday. So Richard had a taping, but Mom came. She tagged along, and she had a really good time. It was a fun time. So like she put all her phones on silent and everything, but then she forgot to turn off her alarm for the live, which I'm like, it shouldn't be going off on Saturdays anymore anyway. Get it together. But like at 9:30, luckily we weren't filming or anything. It was like, she was like, oh my God. So she turned the alarm off, which all she had to do was silence, like snooze the alarm or turn it. But no, she turned it off. So this morning it didn't go off at 9:30. So that's why she's not here, because she forgot.
A full switch and just click your phone to silent.
Exactly.
Click it. No, you don't have to go through the menus.
But she like turned it off.
You don't have to go through your menus or any of that. You just.
No, Laura's here. Says Laura from Southern California. My new doctor is very supportive and said my thyroid and blood pressure is much better thanks to keto. I'm so happy. That is amazing, Laura. Way to go.
Way to start the day. That's what I'm talking
Lisa
about.
said chicharron. That thick piece is called fat back where I come from. Absolutely not. I don't want no fat back. I want all the fat gone. I don't want no fat back.
I'll take some of that fat back.
No, I don't want it.
Take some of that fat back.
Okay, guys. Exciting news. We're officially, like, all the patrons, Ketopalooza tickets go on sale tomorrow. Be on the lookout for your email.
Oh, snap.
Everybody that came last year, Ketopalooza tickets are on sale on Wednesday. So be on the lookout for that email.
Uh-oh.
And then everyone else, the tickets will be on sale on Friday. So I'll make sure to share that here and everywhere else. But Ketopalooza tickets are 100% going on sale, this week.
Here it comes.
Yeah, exactly. The wave is starting. So be ready.
Here it comes.
Yes. So the regular early bird ticket. So this is for someone who hasn't come, at all or isn't a patron. So the tickets are $99. But patrons and people, previous attendees, be on the lookout because I'll be having a special discount code for you. And then on Friday, the tickets go on sale for $99. And then after the early bird tickets are gone, the regular admission will be $119. That is more than last year, but I want to do more than last year too, right? So like I'm trying to, like, everything goes back into creating the best experience possible, right? So yes, exactly. Save them coins and be ready to have the time of your life. But yes, be on the lookout, everyone. Also, Twinergy people, be on the lookout for even a bigger discount. So yes, that is all happening this week. Nice. Joyce said, did Richard make your chicken yet? No, he did not. But I think that's happening today. But we have it all sat out in the refrigerator because it was frozen. Yes, we thawed it out yesterday. Shelly said, I'm so sad I won't be able to attend this year. Why not? What happened, Shelly? Is it like a scheduling thing? That really hurts my heart. You're in so many of the pictures from last year.
Yeah, that's true. You are really fun.
He says, busy day ahead. We have to be out of this hotel by noon, cleaning up new mess we found yesterday. Meet the floor guy at 10 a.m. Oh, that is so sad.
Yeah, it's just procedural. That's all it is. Things you gotta do to do what you gotta do. Oh,
Brianna said, did anyone email you to bring up the fact that March 23rd is a Tuesday? If I wrote Thursday, then that was wrong. The Patreon meeting is on that Tuesday, so I will send out another one. No, they didn't. So thank you for letting me know. Nice. I know, Dr. Boss said, oh, Shelly, I know. I'm super sad. Mom is here. So surprise, greetings and citations. No, they all knew you were going to be here. They heard the whole conversation.
Yeah, she kind of put you on blast.
Yeah, so
she kind of put you on blast.
Yes. Dana said, good morning, my lovely WAC fam. Been up since 6, having a very productive day so far. Hope everyone is having a blessed day. That's awesome. I know, right? Everyone, Shelly's breaking the news that she can't come to Ketopalooza this year, which was like, it hit me it hit me hard, cut me deep. But I mean, whatever's going on, you know, good for you. It's an event or something happening, but still, we will miss the bejesus out of you. Jeez Louise. So
work related.
So oh wow, Shelly said they rescheduled the San Diego Expo for the 3rd week of August, and I'm going to Vegas in October. I wish I could swing it. Yeah, that's a lot of traveling. So they rescheduled the same. So good to know. So the other Keto Palooza that was supposed to be in June, they rescheduled for the 3rd week of August. Yes. I mean, unless they plan on like changing the number of people that can be there, what would change in those 2 months? Like, I don't know. So maybe they're thinking they'll ease the restrictions.
Or maybe the
and you're going to Vegas in October. But it's good that you have a lot of it's good that you have a lot of like West Coast stuff going on. So that's pretty good.
Options. That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, exactly. So I haven't really seen a lot about the Vegas Expo. I'd like to see what they're going to be doing there, but and it is Vegas, but like, you know, like what is the situation? How many people are going to be there? Like, it just can't be another KetoCon, like, because otherwise they would be having KetoCon. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
But yes, it will be interesting.
But October, that'll be late.
Yes, Shelly said someone said they'll probably reschedule it again. We'll see. I mean, you know, if they don't plan on changing anything, then I don't see anything happening in 2 months. Yeah, because it was supposed to be in June, just like KetoCon, but they rescheduled it to August. But like I'm saying, if it's a big event and it's still going to be a big event,
to do all that rescheduling,
then
people's schedules.
Then what will have changed in those two months? I don't see a lot, but hopefully
if you change
a lot.
Once, I mean, to change twice would kind of be the death knell. Like, you're really dwindling.
Yeah.
To change it again, it's like, well, you make up your mind.
Yeah, but I mean, to the people that already bought tickets, but you know, that's the whole thing. People aren't really doing a lot, so their schedules are flexible. They're like, oh, well, guess I'm not going this time. Guess they'll, you know, like 3 months ahead. They'll, you know, like that's kind of what happened last year when we had to move, you know, Keto Palooza from March to September. You know, but see, that was like 6 months. 2 months. I really don't know what's going to happen there. So
it was worth a shot. Let's see what happens.
He said the warden and I really want to attend Keto Palooza, but have yet to become a Patreon. We would love to meet you and Richard, Too Crazy Keto, plus the Bears. I know, right? How can we lock up tickets? They go on sale on Friday. They won't be sold out, but you know, because between the patrons and the people that came last year, there will still be tickets available. Yes. So but make sure that you get them on Friday or the weekend, because after that, I really don't know how many are going to be available, but there will definitely be tickets on Friday.
Yeah, I concur.
Dana said, I made some biscuits and gravy from the Southern Keto Cookbook this morning. Hubby and kiddos liked it. Score. That's awesome. I'm not a biscuit. I mean, I like biscuits, but not enough to make them. You know, I'm really leading into this whole like carnivore thing. Like, I want my diet to be as simple as possible. Steak, chicken, cheese.
Ground beef.
Well, I mean, not this week, but yeah, like ground beef, like just super simple. Like like right now, I just need simple. So that's how I feel. So Bernadette's here, says, good morning. Glad that you're here.
Good morning.
Yes. He said, I have patience issues. I know, right? Don't we all? But don't worry. The tickets will still definitely be available.
Oh, yeah.
You just nabbed Shelly's tickets and she's not coming. Still hurt. I'm still hurt. That's okay.
Oh
it's all right. You know, like I'm glad that there are lots of other events going on, you know, on different places, you know, in the country, so that people that live at least close to those can get, because you don't want to, you know, have to travel cross country every time in order to attend an event. Like it's a lot. So is anyone else going to any of those expos? Is anyone else going to the San Diego one? Is anyone else going to the Vegas one? I'd love to know. Yeah. If anything, I mean,
we're going to start going to more.
Yes, I would attend Vegas. I mean, we have family in Vegas, to be honest. I'm not the type of person that goes to visit family in a city just because I happen to be going to that city. But just because I have family in Vegas. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to stop by and see my aunt and uncle. That's just not the type of person I am. But
I'm definitely fine at the hotel.
But, you know, I would be interested I don't think I've ever been to San Diego, and I've been to Vegas plenty of times, but I think Vegas would be more of a destination for my husband. So,
I haven't been to the West Coast. Needs more visits from me.
Yeah, it needs any visits from you.
Yeah.
You have
I said more
than zero.
Yes,
that's how many times.
That is a
Joe
thing.
Ray's here says I made it barely. Yes, we are glad that you are here though.
Hey, Joe Ray.
Joy said I'm making a new recipe: ground beef, bacon, and barbecue sauce, and a little cheese. That sounds good. Like barbecue ground beef. Yes, I love that.
Is it on a spoon?
Yes. Yeah. Like, how are you gonna? Are they gonna be patties or meatballs or something?
Loaves,
so.
Or something like that.
Yes, loaf. Ooh, yeah, meatloaf. I don't know. I'd have to. I'd have to like flip it over. I'd like to get crusty on all the sides. If I made a loaf,
better for a burger.
Yeah, or ground beef, just like all of it.
Bowl.
Joyce said loose meat. I love it. Loose meat.
That's right up your alley.
Yes, he said. Now that I'm retired, Vegas has lost its luster for me. I mean, I hate Vegas. Let's be honest.
When you was unretired, was you killing it?
How many times did you go to Vegas?
I know. Was he the man when he was unretired? He was like soundtracks and everything walking.
Yeah, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. No, Vegas. I just the sites, the hotels themselves are marvels, and I appreciate that. But other than that, it just gets really old really quick. But it's definitely something to experience once.
Not a big gambler, but I could appreciate the Vegas restaurants.
Yes, the Vegas restaurants are awesome. Yeah,
the Vegas restaurants.
I'm gonna go with Guy Fieri's restaurant.
Let's not go that far. But they spare no expense when it comes to the cuisine.
The buffets at the hotels, the various buffets are good as well.
I mean, I would maybe gamble once or twice or walk through the thing.
Dr. Watts says that sounds like a cheesy barbecue hamburger helper. Yes, that does sound good.
The food and the pool.
Jerry said I like watching a show in Vegas. Yeah, I've never gone to a show in Vegas before because in my opinion, I spent so much money getting out there that I'm just like, I don't want to spend even more money to watch a show. Something. Yeah. But that's also different because, people that live closer to the West Coast to where getting to Vegas itself isn't such an expense. Yeah. Then of course going to a show. Yeah, exactly. Going to a show and doing all that other stuff isn't so bad. But when I got to spend so much money just to get there and then pay for somewhere to stay, I'm like, I'm going to spend $200 a ticket to see Britney Spears. Of course I want to see Britney Spears, but I can't do it. I can't do it. So that's another reason. I wouldn't want to go back to Vegas until I could really do all that stuff.
No, so. I mean, but that's true too. You definitely want to go in Vegas on a budget.
Yeah. TC said, make the meatloaf, then fry them in a pan before eating. That's what I was thinking. I was like, if I made a meatloaf, I'd have to do something like that. Yeah. So TC said, yes, Autumn.
And then slice it when it's cold, and then
that's what TC said. Yeah. Says, yes, Autumn, something to experience once. I've been a few times. Yeah, I've been to Vegas a few times to visit a couple of times as children to visit my family, which I'm like, going to Vegas under the age of 21 is dumb anyway. But then I went I've gone a couple of times as an adult and I'm just like, yep, this is Vegas. I remember, so I didn't like it. So Lisa said, hey to everybody, smash that like button. You're right.
The visuals are cool, but again,
Cece said we stayed at Circus, the kids enjoyed it. Yeah, like going into each of the hotels is pretty nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Venetian is beautiful. Like Caesar's amazing, but other than that, after that, it's just like, what's the point? So where did I go? I think it was the Venetian, and what was the one across the street from it? But those places are just so nice. But once again, they're also like malls. So I'm like, wait a minute. So the only thing I can do here is spend more money, That just got me mad. So.
What, the malls?
Yes. Joe Ray said there are shows in Vegas that you can't see anywhere else, like the Cirque du Soleil. Yeah, I mean, that's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Dana said Keto Rewind makes croutons from leftover meatloaf. I don't know if I want a meat crouton, but I mean, that doesn't... If you want meat croutons, that would be a great thing to do with them. So,
oh, nice.
Linda's here, says, good morning, Whack fam. He says Vegas restaurants were not as keto friendly as I'd hoped. We did get the buffet of buffets pass at Caesar's Palace. The jumbo crab legs were cut in half long ways to make it super easy to eat. Yeah, I think my husband could definitely eat the value of the trip in crab legs at Caesar's Palace. That would be something that I would want to do. Is like go to that buffet.
Honestly,
but if I'm going to the Caesar's Palace buffet, I'm not staying keto.
Just want you to know that. I can sit in the pool with just a tray of crab legs on my belly, and like
just be floating.
Just you know, feeling good, Louis. No,
you're so.
That's my Vegas.
That's so funny. Dr. Wise said I want to see Usher in Vegas. That would be interesting.
That is how you do.
I'm more of a Britney Spears, like Jennifer Lopez, like But I mean, Usher can dance really well, and Usher has a catalog of hits. You're right. That actually wouldn't be bad. Yeah. I don't mind seeing like Celine Dion. Yeah, it depends on the ticket. Yeah, they're all pretty expensive, but that's because they are all a spectacle, no matter what. Like you gonna get the value. Yeah, you're gonna get a show. It's just like, dang, you just got to pay for the show.
Yeah, it depends on how much you love it.
Yeah.
I would much rather spend that money on myself.
Joe Ray said, I think wisps make good croutons. Yes, I think they're crunchy and delicious. I don't really eat salads that require croutons. So like croutons are not something that I have to have.
I mean, me and croutons, I personally eat my croutons on the side.
Yes.
Like I don't want crunchy in my salad to the extreme. Like most of the times with croutons, they get soggy, and I don't want soggy croutons in my salad. I would much rather keep their crunch. Mm-hmm. So like, unless you eat all of them instantly with the salad, they're going to be a little bit soggy in certain places. I'd much rather have my crouton on the side, stay crunchy the whole time. Where you just crunch, and you eat
crunch, bite of salad.
Yeah, see,
crunch, bite of salad. Oh my gosh. D said Cirque du Soleil started up north here in Canada. Go see it in Montreal and get your poutine while you're at it. Oh, interesting.
Yay.
I bet. Mom said Richard loved your trading places expression. Yeah, he quotes trading places a lot. So it's a good movie. It's a great movie. What is he? Turns these machines back on? Like I love when he says turn these machines back on. So Lisa said, meatloaf croutons. That's interesting. I've got a slice of meatloaf in the fridge. Looks like I'm trying it after my yoga class today. I mean, yeah, go for it.
I mean, you can do a lot of things with meatloaf.
Oh, he says we saw Carrot Top, Penn and Teller with a meet and greet, and Louis Anderson with a meet and greet. I mean, that sounds like a Vegas experience right there. Like, that is. I mean, you got pictures. I mean, that would be great. Like that is an experience. I don't know if there's someone that I would.
See, that's what I'm trying to think. I'm like, I just don't care.
Joyce, I will be sending the Zoom link. Don't worry.
I don't care. I like people, but I don't really care about enough to like spend that much money on seeing you. Like, I love artists. I love like that. Like people that I would probably spend that much money on are probably dead. So like maybe like a Michael Jackson show or like Notorious B.I.G. or something like that.
Within a mile of Michael Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. Like. Everybody I like, there's nobody alive right now.
Joe Ray said I saw Penn and Teller. It was a great show.
I can't think of anybody I really like that much. Like I enjoy so many people.
Cece said I have no idea what my meals will be today. That's a scary situation. Need to go to Costco or Sam's. I'm having meat today. I do know that. Nice. He said I love wisps, but I think the F-bomb Keto Crunch works better as croutons. Those are thick. Like Chilla Wisps are thin compared to other like cheese crisp, like Bunker Hill, F-bomb. I mean, these things are like 3 Cello Wisps stacked on top of each other as like one crunchy, they're like as thick as a lifesaver, I'm like, oh, damn,
those ones probably gotta hit that with a knife and fork by itself.
Yeah.
Right, cut this crouton up.
Yes, exactly. Okay, guys, I'm going to be working today. So I want to tell you about my horrific weight. Like you guys, Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
So Friday and Saturday, because today is Sunday. Friday and Saturday were red days. Friday, I just made a red day and ate my Easter candy. And then Saturday was the taping,
For a month.
But yes, so here's what I had to work through, right? I'm really trying to desensitize myself to feelings of excitement toward food, and that's what happens when I start to like hoard and save and collect and gather these snacks and make them think that like, oh, I can only have it this time of year
for your cheat day.
Yeah, like I start to like think that like, and it creates this longing for them because they're like somehow inaccessible and I can only have them then. Whereas I need to realize, like, no, I can eat that stuff whenever I want. Like, it's not this special thing. Like, I can literally go eat it whenever I want. But for my health, and my goals, I choose not to. So on Friday, I was just like, I want my Easter candy now. Like I'm just going to, like, it can't be the special thing that I saved. So I was like, I'm just going to eat my Easter candy and not feel no sort of way about it, right? And that's what I did. And yesterday at the taping, there was delicious food, and it wasn't like, oh, this food is so good, I better eat it because I don't know when the next time I'm going to have it again. I was just like, no, I'm just like enjoying my life and my experiences, and so now I feel good about, like, you know, I could have that stuff when I want, but I don't want it right now, so that's fine. Okay. And so but that just did a number on my weight. But like I said, that's not what's important to me, because I know that now I'm going back to eating regular keto, basically carnivore, high protein keto at this point. My weight will come down. It's just a matter of time, but you guys are going to be like, what are these numbers?
There you go.
So I stepped on this scale this morning, and I was 196.8, and that was a gain of 4 from Friday, which was 192, because I ate all my Easter candy because I wanted it, and I'm really working on also not eating out of, or not getting that sort of stuff out of, like, habit. Like, oh, it's Easter, I have to have a Cadbury egg. Yes. Do I? Or is that just kind of what I've associated with the season? I've already talked about that in terms of Halloween and stuff like that. But it's just like, my whole goal is to not feel bad about what I eat. And I still feel that way. I don't feel bad. I was just like, it is what it is. I know that the way that I've eaten, I guess, the last couple of days hasn't aligned with my, like, keto goals, but like, I'm just trying to work on my whole relationship with food and choosing things intentionally, rather than like, oh no, I can only have this, like, like saving food is like good food and bad food. Like, I'm really trying to, like,
work on what's between the ears.
What do
I say? What do I say?
Oh no, Mom said, and in my personal opinion, Coming to America 2 was a huge disappointment. Of course it's going to be, Mom. We already talked about that. So
what kind of taste do you guys have?
I mean,
you do like what,
yes. Linda said, did I miss Easter? No, Easter's not.
Gigi's right.
But that's what I'm saying.
Gigi's right.
Easter is like 4 weeks away, but here I already have all this candy that I'm, like, buying and saving. Like, no, I don't want to do that.
You prefer grease 2 over grease 1. So your taste is a little bit.
Dr. Y said, what was on the menu yesterday at the show? Okay, so the first thing, there was this disgusting seafood salad. I was like, oh my God, I know my husband's going to love that.
Hey, let's go that far.
Because it was
you can't go that hard.
No, it wasn't disgusting. But just know, for me, taste. It wasn't, it had shrimp, it had scallops, it had lobster that this man cut up on the show. I was like, are we learning how to dismantle a lobster? I was like, oh God. He was like, bam. He cooked a live lobster, and he just started cutting off its claws. I was just like, and like split it down the middle, and I was just like, blah. I didn't know he was going to science class today,
No, it ain't science. It's called.
It was pretty neat. Either way, but like shrimp, scallops, and the lobster that he made, with mayonnaise, like in aioli, and he put that over a salad, right? So me and Mom had a couple bites of that, and we're like, yeah, that was good, good enough. Basically. But then he made like tri-tip beef tortellini, and that was delicious. It was like beef, and then like the tortellini, but he covered it in like crispy prosciutto, and like there was pine nuts in there, and like toasted Parmesan. So many different textures and flavors. Yeah. It was delicious. And that was the first show. And then the second show, this guy, he's the executive chef for Churchill Downs. So he actually served us a preview of the salad of one of the courses that they're going to be having at Churchill Downs this year, which was a salad. So it was all these bitter greens, this radicchio, and then just regular stuff like chopped up apples and
pickled onions.
There was walnuts, just like a simple sort of salad. That was good. But then for the second meal, he cooked steak and potatoes. So it was really cool because he sous vide the steak, and then he also
it was ribeyes, bone-in ribeyes.
And then he started. Then he talked about reverse searing. So he was like, if you don't have a immersion or like a circulator at your house, you can reverse sear it. So you can put it in the oven and do this, and then sear it at the last minute. And I was like, we know all about that, right? Then he made
part of the whack fam.
He made potatoes, so he just chopped up some white potatoes and cooked them with some onions and onions and garlic, and cream, and then it was really good. It was like creamed potatoes, but they still retained their shape because they were cubes.
Really nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
It was a wonderful show.
It was delicious, and we were just like, me and Mom were just like, oh, this is great. Now, granted, I didn't have any of the steak. My husband kept collecting pieces of steak to put in his take-home containers, and I was like, good for you, because I don't need no steak.
It was too thick for you too. It was too juicy.
Yes.
Thick.
Yeah, and fatty. Yeah, absolutely. So, Mom said I expected it to be not great. I didn't expect it to be horrible, which it was. Yeah, honestly, I have not seen any preview that made me think this movie is going to be anything but horrible. So, but I'm still going to watch it. But like when I tell you I have zero expectations.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to remember, this not the direct sequel.
Yeah, and it's just made for a completely different audience and a completely different time.
See, the way I judge something is if you actually have to get in your car and drive to a cinema and pay money and then go in. Then my expectations gonna be a little high. If you at home and you're just surfing and you just say, okay, I'll watch this. Yeah. Like your expectations should be a little like if something wows you like that. So I'm like, for me coming to America too, it's gonna be like,
And also, just there's no way it can be as good as the first one, because for the first one we had no frame of reference of what to expect. To where this one is just a constant comparison to the first one, whether we intend to do that or not. But just the times have changed so much, and stuff like that I'm not expecting it to be.
The first one, whenever you follow a true classic, like the way I look at it is Aladdin. Like they did the remake with Will Smith, and you know how much I love Aladdin. I went into that movie with my nephews, and it's like, let's see what this is about. But I literally walked away like, okay.
He said
it was not that bad.
All right, gotta run. Wish us luck today.
They did a really good job.
Good luck, Heath.
Oh yes.
Cece just super chatted us happy anniversary. Thank you so much.
Oh, hey Cece.
Maybe we can go on a real date night now these days. Thank you I'm just saying. Thank you so much, Cece. That is amazing. Thank you for a pre-anniversary gift. Don't forget, everyone, we will be on here on Tuesday on our anniversary, just sharing a special live with you guys, because we don't want to spend too much time with each other. We'd rather spend it with you guys, so you guys can be our buffer, because like you kind of have to hold us back, because we can't spend too much time together, because he gets on my nerves. So D said yes, someone said those exact words. It was a good couch movie. Yeah,
there's levels to this. Now if I went to the cinema and paid $15-$20 for it, then I'd be like, well, hold on now, I'm wasting money.
No, but see, my whole thing is even from the previews, like I said, like I just felt like it was like, how many black stars can we like crunch into this movie, even though they don't necessarily have any contextual reason to be there. I was like, why are all these people in it? Like,
we don't know their characters.
I mean, exactly, but I'm still.
That reminds me like Harlem Nights.
Yeah,
where they smushed every black star they did.
That was genius. Jory said on Offenders, you spend a lot of time together. I know, right?
No, I'm going into it. It's like going into like you go to see a family reunion. There might be some good moments.
Cece said not much, but I love you both. Do something. No, we appreciate that so much. Like, no, that means a lot. We will do something. Not on Tuesday itself though, but one of these days we will. I really, really appreciate that. So today and every day for the foreseeable future is just a regular eating day. Like I really think
getting back on the wagon.
I've turned a corner in terms of like focusing so much on food and when I can have the food and looking forward to the food. Like it's just it's just the food for my goals.
I definitely say there's nothing else in the house.
That also helps. I did really good with my red days because I didn't buy a ton of stuff, because I was like, oh, it's going to be a red day. Let me buy a ton of stuff. Like, no, I was like, A, I have food at home. That's the whole point, like to get rid of it. Mm-hmm. And then B, I bought like 2 things, and when they were gone, Yeah. And so you're right. There's literally nothing else in the house. So that's oh my God. See, Mom said Salt and Pepper and Bo Gladys Knight played themselves. Yeah, like I didn't even know they were in the movie. Like, why are all these people in this movie?
That's why we gotta watch it.
That's why we gotta watch it. So we got a lot of things to watch today. So randomly stumbled back upon Dear White People on Netflix. Still hilarious. Like I hadn't watched that in like 7-8 months, even though I knew they had a new season. And I was like, we have nothing else to watch. So I just started watching it. Still hilarious. And the last episode of WandaVision is out, so we're gonna watch that. And then Coming to America is out, so we're gonna watch that.
Then we'll give it an actual critique.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that tomorrow because we will be watching it today. So Mom said I digress now. Yeah, I know, right? She was not a fan. We know that.
That movie to her was such a special place in her life. Again, you're not going to. It's hard to compete with classics.
Yes. D said, "I hate when black that has like no actual reason to be there."
Once Timberland left doing the music. Once the music went downhill, that's when I stopped.
Beth said LeVar's sister is in the finale of WandaVision. What does she live in Atlanta? Is that where they shot that? Like, is she an extra? Like, are we gonna know where she is? Like, tell me what scene she's in, because I'm all about that background extra life. Okay, I'll be on the lookout because my Aunt Diane used to be an extra, so we used to be able to like spot her in the back of her thing. So that's pretty neat. That's great. I really want to get back into my entertaining and performing career, you guys, but goals. I know. I just got so many things to do. Okay, so many fun things coming up, but today I got to get going. We got to get working, but we'll be here tomorrow at 9:30, and we'll be here on Tuesday, our anniversary. Come with a super chat and a nice message, and we'll just love to spend this time with you, right? Yes, everybody have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Well, of course.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. Bye, everyone. You're so cute.
You're so cute.